Good morning. Welcome to this presentation. This video is about equation of a circle. The equation we have here requires us to find the radius and the center of a circle whose equation is given as 3x squared plus 3y squared plus 18y minus 12x minus 9 is 0. So we are going to begin by ensuring that the coefficients of x squared and y squared are 1. So that we'll achieve by dividing all through by 3. So we are going to have the first term divided by 3. That gives us x squared plus here y squared plus 18y divided by 3, that is 6y minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. The next thing, we are going to take the constant term to the right hand side, and then we collect the terms in terms of x together and also the ones in terms of y together. So we are going to have x squared minus 4x, then plus y squared plus 6y, and then negative 3 crosses to the other side so that we have positive 3. Now with that, coming to the left hand side, we will put our focus here for this expression here and the second expression in terms of y. Now we'll have to recall given a quadratic expression in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, if at all it's a perfect square, then the constants a, b, and c are related as ac is equal to b over 2 squared, where a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x as seen, and then c is the constant term. So in our case here, the coefficient of x squared is 1, and therefore a is already made 1, so it's 1 times c, so that we are going to use the expression c is equal to b over 2 squared. So in other words, what we're going to do on the left hand side for each expression here is to look for the constant term c to make it a perfect square. So that is, we are going to complete the square for each expression. So for the first expression, we are going to have x squared minus 4x plus c, and c is just b over 2 squared. So our b is negative 4, so we divide negative 4 by 2, that is negative 2, and then we square, so negative 2 squared is 4, positive 4. And then for the second part, we are going to have, so that is plus y squared plus 6y, and then b divided by 2, that is 6 divided by 2, that is 3, 3 squared is 9. And then on the right hand side we have 3, but because to the left hand side we've added 4 and 9, we'll add the same to the right hand side. So we have plus 4 plus 9. So this is, let me just rewrite this, x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9, plus 9 is equal to 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 9, that is 16. Now with this equation, we can now come to the left hand side. At this point, we are going to factorize each quadratic expression, and because it's a perfect square for each expression on the left hand side, we are going to apply this. So if you have a quadratic expression in the form x squared plus bx plus c, where this is a perfect square, then we can go straight to its factorization by simply having x and then the sign that follows here. So for this case it's addition, so plus b divided by 2 and then u square. So that way you shall have factorized the expression in question. So here we have x squared minus 4x plus 4. So factorizing this part, we will have x, and then the sign that follows is negative. So it's negative a half of b, and b here is negative 4. So that divided by 2 is 2. And then we square. If we square this, we'll get back to this expression. So that is for the first part. The second part, we apply the same so that we have y plus a half of b, that is a half of 6, which is 3. And then we square. And then on the right hand side, we have 16. So at this stage, our equation is already taking up the general equation of a circle. So the general equation of a circle is that is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared, where a and b form the coordinates of the center of the circle and r is usually the radius. So with this, we can relate with this equation. For this first part, evidently a is 2. So you can just say a is equal to 2. And then for this second part, b is negative 3. So let me just write first. B is equal to negative 3. What I've done is I've just taken the value, or rather the contents of this bracket equated to this bracket. So we have y plus 3 is equal to y minus b. So from this equation, y goes and then b becomes negative 3. So that is how I've determined the both values. And therefore, the center of the circle will be given as the coordinates 2, negative 3, and the radius is, remember, r squared. So let me write here, r squared is 16, and therefore r should be equal to the square root of 16, which is 4. So we expect the positive value because the radius is positive. So the radius is 4 units. And with that, we have the solution to this problem. I want to thank you for watching once again. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.